Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X. This is Chris, and I would like to be a slowpoke tonight and talk about some cards that most people not only know what they do, but are actually starting to get them. And the cards I am talking about are indeed these babies. So, this is Gogeta and Broly, and in a second, I'm going to have them across the screen, and we'll actually get on that. But right before we jump into that, this is the last day. Like, after I get back from locals tomorrow, actually probably Tuesday, because let's be real, work all day, locals directly after work, coming home. I'm gonna have my video about the deck I'm playing tomorrow posted about midday tomorrow. I'm going to record and post either Tuesday for the locals series, but I'm going to stop the drawing as soon as I can, which with my work schedule is probably Tuesday. So remember, there is a comment. The link will still be in the description. This is probably the last video, or second to last maybe, that I'll be saying that. But we are just four away from me giving out prizes. And right now, with where we are, it looks like I'll be giving out the Everybody's Pal Yamcha, the two Infernal Machine 17s, and then the one Demon Blade Janemba, because it looks like we are only going to get up to 100 before I end up closing this down. Just so you guys know, they're still right here. Sorry, Demon Sword. They're still right here. 2 17s, 2 Yamchas, and the Demon Sword foil. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video. I'll try to make this quick, snappy. I want to make this a little, less lengthy than normal. But, here we go. So yeah, let's try to be a little fresh right here. And first, we're going to start off with Gogeta. Activate main once per turn. Look up to 5 cards. Look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck and choose up to 1 red Son Goku BR, red Vegeta BR card, or blue Veku BR card, and add it to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Awaken. When your life is at 4 or less, you may choose up to 2 of your energy, switch them to active mode, and flip over this card. Backside, Vegeta or Super Saiyan Gogeta the Unstoppable. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. Activate main, 2 energy. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. Activate main once per turn. Choose one of your energy and place it into its owner's drop area. Then draw 2 cards. So we're gonna start on this one. Front side is actually pretty interesting because it's the biggest wild card we have in the game right now. We have no idea what other cards are going to be releasing for this BR archetype in the way of Goku, Vegeta, and Veku, past 1 card per. Currently, actually, it's not even 1 card per. I'm so sorry. There's only 1 card we know, and that's a blue Veku, and I've been slow rolling those promos forever, but I'm actually about to go over a lot of the promos and talk about them and where they fit. But basically, we have 1 blue Veku, and the Gogeta cards were okay. The 2 yellow Broly cards were great. The 2 blue Gogeta cards were kind of weird that they spoiled so far. But so this is a wild card. It's weird that he doesn't net you, just straight net you a card. He doesn't just draw you a card. He searches specifically for a Goku, a Vegeta, or a Veku. So the ability, the potential of his first effect really depends on which cards they print with those tags. So we have to kind of leave that alone. But when he awakens, he is one of the most powerful leaders I have ever seen. This dude may just go as ham as he did in the movie, and that's coming out in 3 days. I'm so excited. Got my tickets ready, and I'll be seeing that Wednesday night. But really, Super Saiyan Gogeta the Unstoppable may be an apt name for him. When he swings, he draws a card. He can just pay 2 energy to tuck something without barrier underneath a deck. This leader card can just move things off the board on his own, and by the time you get to turn 4, you could do it twice. Turn 5, twice, and still have energy left over. Mind you, you don't even have to worry about the energy being left over because he is blue, and you know what that means. You have access to unyielding trunks. You have access to dimension magic. You have access to, most decks have access to Senzu Bean, but it's easier to go through. It's not a splash to run it in this deck. So Gogeta
is automatically powerful. Now, next, he actually is disgusting because this is almost like Cell. And what I mean by that is Gogeta's last ability, once per turn, send an energy to the drop zone, draw 2 cards. Every turn that you are past your optimal energy, you can do this. And to be honest, you don't even need to be past your optimal energy. You can just be at your optimal energy. Tap it, you're at 4 energy. You use 3 of the energy per turn. Send one to the grave, draw 2, keep your play going. It is freaking amazing. And then if you only need to get to 4 energy to make this deck work, you can actually just start dropping an energy every turn. You trade 1 card in your hand to see 2 cards. Last time we had a leader that just did that was blue. It was Rudigarn, and you guys all know what Rudigarn did. Drop a card, draw 2. The filtering is amazing. Now granted, instead of having this happen in the early formative turns, this guy starts happening later. But while that trade-off is your early game, he should be able to bury your opponent in advantage mid-game and late game. He just turns 1 card into 2 every single turn, and I cannot stress the importance of that. So moving forward, we're going to actually go over to Broly now. Broly, when this card attacks, you may choose 1 card from your life and add it to your hand. If you do, draw 1 card. Okay. When your life is at 4 or less, you may activate up to 2 of your energy. Choose up to 2 of your energy, switch to active mode, and flip this card over. First off, the art on the next one that we're about to flip to is just going to be freaking amazing. I just have to give you that warning in case you haven't seen it. But Broly, the Awakened Threat. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. Auto or activate main once per turn. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. Then his last activate main, which is also once per turn. Choose 1 card from your life and add it to your hand. Choose up to 1 of your cards in rest mode and switch to active mode. Alright, so we got to point out all the things that this guy has going for him. First and foremost, he's Broly. The other one's Gogeta, this guy's Broly. They are both powerful in their own ways. Now, while Gogeta is a question mark, an X value, Broly is very much so just a monster, even right now. He is yellow, which means he has access to a lot of good cards. One of them, namely, being Shugesh. And now that we have this card, actually, I can even back up. I'm going to just back up before the Awakening. This card has so much to do right now. On his Awakened side, every time he can swing, he can take a life and draw. Last time we had a leader that did that, that was Krillin, and people went nuts over him. Now, Krillin didn't have a chance to shine like he should have, not exactly the hardest, because we thought he was going to be so much more insane, and he honestly didn't take as many top spots as we thought. Krillin Storm is still a thing, but Rudigarn Storm is still proven to be better right now. Now, mind you, this guy will awaken, and awaken generally in 2 turns every single game. The first turn you can swing, you draw, and you get a card from life. So you +2 just by having this dude swing. That's amazing. But then, combining it with the Storm Engine, which most people are already doing, you are turn 1ing, taking 2 life. You are going from 6 cards to 5 to 4, and then you're getting the life back from Bardock. So you're staying at 4. But if you're going second, you are at 6 cards, you go up to 7, you play an energy, you play your Bardock, you take a life, you swing with your Bardock, you swing with your leader. I mean, that's kind of not the right order because you need to see your options as best you can. But you get the picture. You're going to swing with your leader and draw 2 more cards. You were at 7 cards and you've already swung twice with 1 energy up. This is stupid. And if you're playing the Storm Engine, you're swapping that Bardock. So if you go second, your turn 2, you are going to be awakened with a vast multitude of cards at your disposal. You are going to +4 cards just for swinging your leader sideways. You're going to net some cards off of Bardock. You're going to net some cards off of Goten if you see him. So this is actually crazy. The next part is that he flips and he's an untapped 2 leader. In the Storm type deck, that's going to allow you for a lot of plays. Moving from this, he is yellow, and this is where we get back to Shugesh. This dude
is able to play Shugesh. And now it's not going to be smart, I don't think, to run 4, because if you run 4 and your opponent just happens to see your immediate Chronoa, or their immediate Chronoa, you're going to hurt. You're going to have a real bad time. Like, you're just going to have dead super combos. Well, they're at least not going to have any effects, really, just 10k. And so I think a mix is better here. But the point is, there's a lot of devastating things you can do with this card. And lots of people are going to show you these devastating things in the events to come, maybe even at AC. Now, before Borgos and Whis comes out, the 2 cards that stop your opponent from untapping energy, or at least penalize them for it, I don't think this kind of Storm will overtake normal Storm. Just because they both have access to Nimbus, but one has access to Senzu Bean. I mean, you could still play Senzu Bean in this deck, but I think that this deck is a little slower than traditional Storm right now. But we'll see. Only time will tell. I gotta fool around with it for a little more. I've been busy with work and I've been trying to pump out content. I haven't had enough time to be as mad scientist as I want to. So Shugesh opens up a lot of plays. Not only at the very weakest it can cheat in more Gotenks, but you can cheat in plenty of things. Such as, you know what? I'll save that for another video. We're gonna go way into decks for that. But the options you have have your explosive spirits Goku, explosive spirits on Goku's for defense. You have your Pans if you somehow had a red base deck with this to do that. You have your prefaces for energy. Every single color has a thing that you could cheat in for the low, for the free, and it would be excellent. So that is wonderful. The last thing though is that he does tap without any cost. He taps something your opponent controls. This could be a blocker. This could be a card you don't want them to combo with. This is wonderful. He just tells something to move out the way, I'm coming through. And his last effect, which is one of the most dangerous for the fact that he is a Storm archetype leader, or at least is speculated to be a really good one, is that he can pay a life. So give yourself one more card in a turn where you were going to try to kill somebody anyway, so what's your life total? And untap something. With a Storm deck, you can generate as many as 9 attacks. And then play an Overrealm, have it swing, take a life, and have it swing again. One of Storm's main formulas to win was to get your opponent to 4 life and then double strike them twice. And this card allows your single double strike to be a multiple double strike threat. And I think that is absolutely crazy. So I hope you guys make a lot of brews. I will be making some brews. I got some fun stuff to put on video very, very soon. But I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys manage to get these copies for yourself. They're like stupid good cards, and they're really fun to play. And I have both Brolys just backwards, so I'm sorry about that too. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time you plan to visit Universe X. Peace.